Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we've got a lot of repairs to do. We have a whole lot of repairs to do. I think we may not hit this financial report, or rather we may not be able to deploy before this financial report. Let's see how this goes. It's gonna be a lot, that's for sure. Yep, we're gonna definitely hit this financial report, there's no doubt about that. That's okay, these financial reports aren't too bad. We've got a little bit of a nest egg here. We're starting to dip into our starting funds, but that's fine. Our structural repair finishes up right now, which allows us to begin work on, not this one. Let's see, structural repair, did that? Okay, that didn't give us a tech point. Nor does structural reinforcement. That does make me sad, to be sure. But I think we gotta go for structural reinforcement. I want to get this third mech bay online as soon as possible. Our Vulcan is gonna finish up now, and our Raven will begin being worked on. Yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty well on these repairs. There. Our repairs are now done. That took us almost a full month. 1,000,000 sea bills, huh? And this is going to be a mech. We've taken this before. I've kind of regretted it before. I'm gonna do it this time. Okay. Let's see what we get. Roll the dice. A 35-ton variant of the fire starter. Okay. Let's see what the stock loadout of this thing is. I prefer the larger variant of the fire starter, but you're spinning. Please stop. Let's take a look here. Okay, we've got a little bit of work that I'd like to immediately begin work on here. Let's ditch some jump jets. I don't really particularly feel a need to have jump jets on this. And we're currently running quad flamers, as well as a pair of medium lasers and a small laser. These quad flamers, what is their built-in ammo? They have internal ammo. I think they have a pretty good amount of internal ammo. We can throw this tonnage just at the armor. We could put ferrofibrous armor in this. That would allow us to max out this armor. And I believe we'd still have half a ton remaining. We would. So we would theoretically be able to drop the small laser here and upgrade that to a medium laser. This is not going to be great for our heat efficiency. There's no doubt about that one. But this is definitely an upgrade. In durability, if nothing else. And we can always toggle firing our medium lasers or not. I think it's okay. We'll go ahead and run this. There we go. And we're not going to tick forward for the fire starter. We are going to deploy here. So let's hop into the barracks and see what we need to do for our training. Boot camp can grab a point of guts.
Waiting for orders.
Hacker, a point of tactics.
Waiting for orders. Aye, aye.
And that's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and deploy. We need something that'll pay reasonably well because we just spent a lot of cash, that is for sure. That is a blackout with good pay and salvage. Spookily good pay and salvage. For sure. That is a double priority salvage. I think we'll run this. I'm definitely a little bit concerned about the situation here. No doubt about that one. I think instead of the Javelin, we're going to run the Raven. Just because I really, really do want to have that narc in there. For how reliant we are on missiles right now. So we'll bring LaFay and her Raven. Yes, I'm aware that we have some unused tonnage. Yes, I'm aware, Darius. I'm hoping that it won't require more than this. We'll see. We may have to evac. If we have to evac, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Skull and a half? Over 1,000,000 sea bills of pay? I'm a little spooked. We are running the new Centurion version, of course, and that's good. So we'll have to take a look at how exactly that plays out. We're bringing the Centurion, the Stiletto, the Raven, and the Vulcan. Which the Vulcan I'm a little bit underwhelmed by right now, if I'm honest. We'll have to think about that one, but I mean, ultimately I've always kind of been underwhelmed by Vulcans. At least ever since they changed mag shots, anyway. Of course, we didn't have any mag shot ammo at the time, so that's probably something to do with it. So we need to establish a sitrep. Last week, radio comms with a strategic outpost was interrupted mid-data stream to one of the remote relays, and we've been unable to re-establish contact. Our other units are all tied up, so we need you to make contact and get a sitrep. Interrupted midstream. Not much does that, Commander. We better be ready for anything down there. Indeed, we better. We know that this is going to be at least 2 enemy lances and perhaps turrets.
Command interface.
The turrets may or may not be on our side in a blackout. Landing site secure. Okay. We do have allies. That is a good sign. They'll help us here anyway. We do see turret loadout points.
Roger.
And we'll just scout our way forward here, getting as many evasive pips as possible.
On my way.
And the Stiletto will come up over here and maybe get eyes on. Yeah, that's not eyes on, but the Scimitar will come on down.
Aye, aye.
Okay, we'll see what our Comstar allies do. This is a Cyclone, a Ghost, and I'm not sure what the other is quite yet. It is a... Oh, this is just our mech. That's a Centurion. Our Centurion. Okay, we're going to come over this way. The Raven is going to pop up over here.
Position confirmed.
Uh-huh. Is it just me, or is this circle centered here? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, we're going to move the Vulcan over here. The Stiletto is going to come up over here. And yeah, the place has been slagged. Maybe there's more we can find out in the main compound. Is there just a whole lot of nothing here? I've never seen nothing here. I mean, there are some turrets. But they're not hostile, it would seem.
Yeah?
Interesting.
Let's move.
Well, I guess we'll head up towards the main compound.
Aye, aye.
We did just get a sensor trace.
Affirmative.
Okay. Turret points there, too. This is definitely different. I've never seen a blackout like this one before. And I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. We'll find out.
Order received.
Confirmed.
The Stiletto is going to move up. I'm not going to move the Scimitar up very far here. I want to allow our Centurion to catch up. Our allies are also keeping up, which is good and also a little different.
Heading out.
Okay, the Raven is going to position up over here. The Vulcan catches up. The Stiletto is actually just going to brace, as is the Scimitar.
Holding here.
Our allies are going to move up towards our Centurion. Yeah, that's good. It's good that they're keeping pace with us.
Moving to position.
Okay, I'm just going to hold here, and next round we go in, I think. Yep, those Comstar allies coming up the road. I like to see that. Okay,
I'll do what I can.
let's take a look.
Got it.
Okay. So, this is now a base defense mission. Fine. This is absolutely okay. This is not an issue in the slightest. We're going to position... Yeah, that's fine. We're going to position the Stiletto up over here. The Stiletto is apparently having some calculation issues. That's fine. We're done now. And we're going to move up here with the Scimitar. And we'll see what they got. They've got a Scorpion, a Mantis, a Shillelagh, and what is that last one? I don't know. 6 damage to the Mantis. That is a Firestarter FS1H. Okay. It's got 2 heavy flamers and 2 bolt-on rockets. Those bolt-ons are going to hurt, but only the once. Only the once. We do have turrets on our side too, so I think this is going to be a pretty easy mission, all things considered, unless there's another lance out there somewhere. But usually we've already taken out a lance by the time we get to this point. Okay, now they did burn that on that turret, but that's okay. We can lose up to 3 turrets.
Yep.
Centurion is going to position up over here, and we're just going to lob LRM-20s at whatever our best hit odds are, which right now is the Shillelagh missile tank.
Confirmed.
Sure. The Firestarter moves up, and it blows its rocket load on this reinforced building. That is the majority of that Firestarter's threat, although it apparently still has missiles with bolt-ons. That's interesting. Okay. We're going to move up here with the Vulcan, and I think that we will fire on the Firestarter, actually. If it's still got missiles, yeah, I'd like to blow it up. Thank you very much. We did do 90 damage to it. In fact, we did 110 damage to it.
Good to go.
That's great. The Stiletto is going to sprint over here,
Roger that. No shooting. Just
and we are going to blow our rocket load on the Firestarter. That was good.
Critical hit, Commander. I am
Okay.
out of
The Raven is going to move up over here,
Coordinates received.
and we're going to continue focusing on that Firestarter. And we have ECM and beacon ammo. I'm going to use beacon ammo on the Firestarter just in case we don't kill it here. In fact, we hit it with nothing. Okay.
No joy.
That's fine.
Receiving you.
We're going to move up over here with the Scimitar, and the Scimitar
way.
will look to finish the job. We shouldn't move in that close with Deadfires. I need to get out of that habit.
Roger.
Okay. That's fine. Scorpion moves up, fires on that building. They're spreading their damage out. That was a direct fire sniper shot, like sniper artillery, but it missed. Some damage to that Firestarter, but that's okay. Ghost moves up. Does it do anything? No. The Cyclone does, so it fires on that Firestarter. Does another 10 damage to it. No knockdown there. The Mantis moves up. And it takes down that building. Interestingly, that doesn't appear to be one of the buildings that we have to defend. Okay.
I've got your back.
Well, it's great that you have my back, but I want you to have this Mantis's back. This would have to be a punch, and I'm okay with that.
I'm moving.
And yes, we are exposing the Vulcan. And that's okay, I think.
Lucky bastard.
Oh, we missed almost everything there. Rough. Firestarter moves up, shoots down that building, and that does count as one of the buildings. So we can afford to lose one more building, and I think that's okay. We're going to move up over here with the Centurion and position like
Copy
that.
that.
I was hoping for better hit odds on that mech over there, but I think instead we'll do this. There we go. One dead Firestarter.
Hostile removed.
That'll do the trick.
Standing by.
And now our Stiletto is going to come over here, like into the rear arc of the Shillelagh. And I think we'll kick it and hit it with the SRM.
Copy that.
Hey, we hit with the kick. That's good. And we hit with all of those SRMs, I think. So we're definitely weakening
Ready
that.
for orders.
The Raven is going to obviously go for the Mantis here. Like, I would love to get the melee attack, but we're just going to back off instead.
Copy that.
We'll position, like, here and go for the side arc. And I want to fire that beacon narc launcher first here. Just in case. We didn't hit it, but it was worth a try. Okay. Sounds good. And we'll see what the shillelagh does. It just moves up and does not fire.
Good to go.
I'm completely okay with that. I'm actually going to move over here with the scimitar,
Roger
and
that.
we'll go for the rear arc attack on it. It's a structure exposure and a fuel cell crit, but it's not dead.
Solid connection on that one.
Well, we'll see what our turret friends decide to do. Probably stray shot us. Some damage into that shillelagh tank. Firing on the Mantis, okay. Firing on the missile tank, but missing. Oh, is that just... Oh, that's a shredder turret. That's not artillery at all. That's an autocannon. The Mantis moves up, fires on that small reinforced building. Does a lot of damage to it, actually.
Commander.
And our Raven is now going to move in over here, and I would love to find a location where we can do a double rear arc attack. Unfortunately, that's not a thing.
Affirmative.
We're just going to position here. We did get the hit, which is good. That's a structure exposure there. Fine.
Reporting critical hit.
We'll take that. Cyclone moves up and fires on the shillelagh, hopefully getting into that rear arc. Nope, no rear arc hits there.
Waiting for orders.
The stiletto is going to work on the Scorpion here.
Yes, I'm there. Moving my
I don't know
way
how that
to it.
punch works, in all honesty, but okay.
Failed to connect.
We got a little bit of damage in there.
Yep.
The Centurion is going to come up here and go for the rear arc attack on that Mantis. This should absolutely be a kill, right? We don't have Deadfire, but I'm going to fire standard missiles here.
Putting one in the back.
There we go. Perfect.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, phase 16, the Ghost moves up.
How can I help?
The Vulcan, I'm going to send down over here, getting to rear arc of the Scorpion, like this.
Clear the way. I'm coming in fast.
And apparently we can't fire these. Okay. We'll light them up. Some damage, anyway. They decide to fire on the Centurion, and I'm 1,000,000% okay with this.
Do they think they can hurt me?
That is absolutely fine. They didn't even move, so we're going to light them up with the scimitar, and this should absolutely kill it.
Here it comes.
There we go.
One for the scrap heap.
So, yeah, this is absolutely fine as far as a blackout mission goes. They did take down that building, but it's okay. This doesn't do anything to us. All we have to do is get the kill on this Scorpion this next round, and it's all good.
Show me your war face.
Cyclone moves up. They're continuing to do some damage to the Scorpion. And we're going to have the Vulcan come in here and be the rear arc attacker. We are going to have it kick. We did miss the kick, and we're probably going to miss the autocannons too. But that's still a decent amount of rear arc damage, and that's a destruction.
You were brave. I'll give you.
Perfect.
Mission successful.
And we don't even lose a bonus, because there isn't a bonus in a blackout mission for that. For keeping all the buildings alive. That's great. Only one lance in a blackout mission with 1.1 million as the reward. That's actually kind of ridiculous. We took almost no damage there. Great. I don't think we care about any of those parts. I'm just wondering if we care about any of these. I mean, engine cores are always nice to have around. Heavy industrial armor is not ideal. I mean, it does give X3 carry, but let's grab it. We're probably not going to use it immediately, but we'll keep that around. Infernal SRM ammo is not super great for right now. Maybe we grab claws, a single unit of those, and this FCS? Sure. We'll go for it. We'll keep those bolt-on eye rockets, absolutely. Oh yeah, they are X2. Okay. The heavy flamer, sure. LRM-5, get out of here. Pass on that. Light machine guns, we'll keep that. MMLs, sure. Small cockpit, no thanks. Engine core 100 and 200, we actually do have an engine core 200, so we'll sell that. Make some of our cash back. Reactive plating, not too bad. Standard heatsink kit, we do have one of those. We'll keep one. We don't need 2 standard structures, though. Standard LR... Actually, we don't need this either. Standard ammo LRMs, we will keep that, and we'll keep the Thunder ammo. I don't usually like to use it, but we'll give it a go. Well, actually, we'll just keep it in stock. We probably won't equip it on anything, in all honesty. So, how much did we actually take for damage? I think very little. We'll be able to deploy again quite soon, and overall that was, I think, fairly impactful in terms of getting us a good amount of money back after we made that 1 million Seville gamble. Okay, 3548 and 2 days. Absolutely, that is just the Centurion that took damage. I'm very happy about that, and we can actually tick forward here until 1 day before the financial report, and we will have our mech warriors back at that point.
Job's done, Commander.
Okay, we'll need to go 1 more day here. Hopefully I don't get 2. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and train our mech warriors. Since that was a quite fast mission, we're going to take Bandit every time. I feel like Bandit is just too good to pass up. So I get it on every single mech warrior.
Mech warrior training.
Okay, overhead, blah, blah, blah. Yep, those are all good. Fantastic. We're ready to deploy again, but it's a little bit late in the episode to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we will deploy once again. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.